Welcome back, students. We're going to work on section 6, conversations. Your speaking strategy is making comparisons. So you can use the words as blank as to talk about things that are equal. Remember, as tall as old as, blah, blah, blah. Use the comparative to talk about two things that are not equal. So remember, that's when you use ER or more intelligent, taller, happier, and use the superlative to talk about one thing is different from a group. So three or more. He is the tallest. She is the fastest. They are the most intelligent. So that is the strategy. For this page in your book, we are only doing A. We are not doing B and C. So let's go to A. Listen to the conversations and complete the sentences using words or expressions. So listen and check your answer. So follow along and fill in the blanks.
Conversation. Activity A. Listen to the conversations and complete the sentences using words or expressions. Then listen again and check your answers.
Which do you think is better, working for a large company or owning your own business?
I think that working for a company is safer than owning your own business. If the company doesn't succeed, at least you won't lose your own money.
Which would you prefer? To be famous or very rich?
That's difficult to answer. I think being famous is as good as being rich.
Do you think it's better to live in a city or a village?
A village is quieter than a city. I think life in a village is healthier than life in a city, too. So, yeah, I think it's better to live in a village.
Which do you think is better? Going to a big school or a small school?
All right, so let's go to here. We'll read through this and work together. Suzanne, which do you think is better, working for a large company or owning your own business? And Natalie says, I think that working for a company is safer than owning your own business. If the company fails, at least you aren't losing your own money. Boris, which would you prefer, to be famous or very rich? Sally says, that's difficult to answer. I think being famous is as good as let me write that. That's too close together. As good as being rich. There you go. That's better. Ali says, do you think it's better to live in a city or a village? Udam says, a village is quieter. So you have quieter than a city. I think life in a village is healthier than life in a city. All right, so look at this. We have the ER and the IER because we're comparing two things, a city or a village. And which do you think is better, going to a big school or a small school? They didn't answer that, so don't worry about it. And we're not doing B, and we're not doing C. So that's it. So practice reading this conversation out loud to yourself, and that way you can practice your reading, speaking, and listening skills.